Welcome back to the channel where we explore the fascinating world of coins, focusing on the hidden treasures that could be sitting right in your pocket. Today, we'll be looking at a coin that might seem ordinary at first glance but has the potential to be worth much more. That's right, we're talking about the 1970 Lincoln penny, minted in Denver. In this video, we'll explore why this penny can be valuable, what factors influence its worth, and how much it could be worth today. The 1970 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series that began in 1909. It was produced at the Denver Mint, which is why it has the D Mint mark located just beneath the year on the obverse side of the coin. The 1970 penny doesn't stand out due to its mintage figures, over 2.9 billion were struck, but rather due to its potential for high-grade examples and rare mint errors. These factors have led some 1970 pennies to become quite valuable in the coin collecting community. So, how do you know if your 1970 penny is one of those that's worth more than a cent? The first thing to look at is the coin's condition. Coin collectors use a grading system to determine the value of a coin, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the penny becomes. A penny that has been well preserved with sharp details, no wear, and a brilliant luster can be categorized as mint state or MS, and coins with grades of MS 65 or higher can be worth a lot more than their face value, but that's not all. Some 1970 pennies feature errors that can make them extremely desirable. These errors might include things like doubled dies, repunched mint marks, or off-center strikes. Coins with such errors are rare and unique, making them highly collectible and driving up their value significantly. A doubled die, for instance, occurs when the die used to strike the coin imprints a doubled image, and collectors are always on the lookout for such anomalies. Now, let's talk about the potential market value of the 1970 Lincoln penny. For a coin in average circulated condition, the value is usually around its face value, which is 1 cent. However, coins in excellent condition or those with rare errors can be worth much more. For example, a 1970 penny in mint state condition, graded MS 65, can fetch between $10 and $25. If you're fortunate enough to find one in MS 66 or MS 67 condition, the value can go up to $50 or even $100, depending on the market and collector demand. A top-graded coin, such as MS 68, can command prices exceeding $200, making it a very desirable coin for collectors. Coins with errors, such as doubled dies or off-center strikes, can be even more valuable. Depending on the type and severity of the error, these pennies can sell for anywhere from a few $100s to over $1,000. For instance, a significant error like a doubled die on a 1970 penny could make the coin worth $500 or more. The specific value depends on the rarity and the condition of the error coin. While the 1970 Lincoln penny isn't necessarily a rare coin due to its high mintage, it holds investment potential in higher grades and with errors. As demand for Lincoln pennies continues to grow among collectors, it's possible that values could rise over time, especially for those coins that are in exceptional condition or feature striking errors. If you come across a 1970 penny, it's worth taking a closer look to see if it could be one of those valuable pieces. So, if you've got a 1970 Lincoln penny, don't dismiss it as just another old coin. Whether it's in mint state condition or has a rare error, it could be worth far more than its face value. Be sure to examine your coin carefully and consider having it professionally graded if you believe it has potential. Thank you for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest coin videos. Leave a comment below if you've ever come across a rare or valuable penny. We'd love to hear about it. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that might just be sitting in your pocket right now. We're talking about the 1987 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. Could this small, everyday coin be worth more than you think? Let's find out how this penny could bring in more than just a cent and potentially be worth some real money in today's market. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, celebrating President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Over the decades, these coins have gone through several design changes and variations, making some of them highly collectible. The 1987 Lincoln penny is no exception, but what makes it particularly interesting is the version with no mint mark. When a coin is struck at the Philadelphia Mint, it typically lacks a mint mark. In 1987, millions of pennies were produced without any distinguishing mint mark, meaning they were likely minted in Philadelphia. But even though these pennies were mass-produced, collectors have found that certain characteristics can make them valuable. We'll break down why you should be on the lookout for one of these seemingly ordinary coins. So, what exactly does no mint mark mean? In simple terms, it means the coin was minted in Philadelphia, as pennies from the Denver and San Francisco mints would have a D or S mint mark. While the lack of a mint mark is common for Philadelphia minted pennies, what makes the 1987 no mint mark penny stand out is its condition and certain errors or variations that make it more valuable. Coins with errors or unique features tend to be worth far more than their face value. In the case of the 1987 no mint mark penny, there are several possible variations that could increase its value. One of the most sought-after errors is the off-center strike. If the coin was not perfectly aligned during the minting process, it may have been struck off-center, leading to a rare and valuable error. These off-center pennies can fetch quite a bit more than a regular penny in today's market, depending on how much of the design is missing. Another possible error is doubling, where parts of the design appear to be duplicated due to an issue during the striking process. A doubled die error can significantly raise the value of a penny, especially if the doubling is visible on key areas like the date or Lincoln's profile. While errors can make a penny more valuable, the overall condition of the coin is just as important. Collectors often look for coins in mint or near mint condition, meaning they show little to no signs of wear. A 1987 no mint mark Lincoln penny in pristine condition can fetch a good price even without any noticeable errors. To grade the condition of your coin, you'll want to look at factors like luster, sharpness of details, and any scratches or discoloration. Coins that have been well preserved or rarely circulated are known as uncirculated coins and tend to be worth more on the market. So, how much could a 1987 no mint mark penny be worth? In average condition, these pennies are typically worth their face value, but in higher grades or with unique errors, they can be valued at around $1 or more. It might not sound like much, but considering the coin's face value is only a cent, it's still a significant return for something you may have found in your loose change. Or for those in excellent condition, collectors may be willing to pay higher prices. Prices can go up to several dollars if the penny is in an uncirculated state. Error pennies, on the other hand, have fetched even higher prices depending on the rarity and visibility of the error. If you think you've got a 1987 no mint mark penny that could be valuable, there are a few ways you can find out for sure. You can take it to a local coin dealer, attend coin shows, or even list it on auction sites like eBay, where collectors actively search for unique coins. Be sure to get your coin professionally graded if you believe it's in excellent condition or has an error, as this will help you get the best price. The 1987 no mint mark Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin, but in certain conditions or with certain errors, it could be worth far more than its face value. Whether you're a coin collector or just curious, it's always worth checking your spare change. You never know when you might come across something valuable. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more coin-related content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We're focusing on a specific coin that has caught the attention of many collectors, the 1992 D Lincoln penny. What makes this penny unique, and why is it worth discussing? In this video, we'll explore the history, identifying features, and current market value of the 1992 D Lincoln penny. Let's dive in. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. The 1992 D penny was minted at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D mint mark located just below the date on the front side of the coin. In 1992, the U.S. Mint produced over 6 billion pennies, which may seem like a large quantity, but there are factors that can make the 1992 D penny quite interesting for collectors. This particular year marked a shift in the minting process as the U.S. Mint began using more advanced technologies for coin production. This has resulted in certain 1992 D pennies having unique characteristics, particularly in their minting errors. So, how can you identify a valuable 1992 D Lincoln penny? The first step is to check its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. A coin in mint condition, with no signs of wear and excellent luster, will hold significantly more value than one that has been circulated. Additionally, keep an eye out for mint errors. Some 1992 D pennies were struck with noticeable errors during the minting process. Common errors include off-center strikes, double die errors, and even coins that may exhibit unique features due to production mishaps. These error coins are highly sought after and can greatly increase the value of your penny. Now, let's talk about the market value of the 1992 D Lincoln penny. In general, a typical 1992 penny in circulated condition is worth its face value of 1 cent. However, if you have a penny in uncirculated condition, the value can rise significantly. For example, a 1992 penny graded as MS65 can be worth anywhere from $5 to $15, depending on the demand and condition. For those special error coins, the market value can increase dramatically. Some well-documented error coins, such as the 1992 penny with a double die, have been known to sell for upwards of $100 or more, depending on the rarity of the error and the interest from collectors. As with all collectible coins, the value of the 1992 Lincoln penny can fluctuate. While it may not be one of the most famous rare coins, its unique characteristics and potential errors make it a worthwhile addition to any collection. Keeping track of market trends and having your coin professionally graded can help you better understand its worth. In summary, the 1992 Lincoln penny, though common in mintage, holds interest for collectors due to its unique features and the potential for errors. If you have one of these pennies, take a closer look at its condition and any possible mint errors. It might just be worth more than you think. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on rare coins. Share your experiences in the comments below. Have you ever found a valuable 1992 penny or any other unique coins? We'd love to hear your stories. We're going to focus on the 1984 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. This seemingly common penny could be worth far more than just 1 cent, and we're going to break down exactly why. If you've ever wondered how a penny from 1984 could hold significant market value, stay tuned because this video is for you. The 1984 Lincoln penny is part of the iconic Lincoln series, which began back in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. What makes the 1984 penny particularly interesting is the lack of a mint mark. When a coin does not have a mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia, the oldest and largest of the U.S. mints. The absence of the mint mark is not unusual for Philadelphia coins, but this does play a role in its value when other factors are considered. While billions of 1984 Lincoln pennies were produced, certain ones stand out due to their condition, rarity, or unique errors. These factors can make some 1984 pennies much more valuable to collectors. If you have a 1984 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, the first thing you'll want to do is check its condition. Coin collectors use a grading system to evaluate the quality of a coin. A penny in circulated condition, meaning it has been used in transactions and shows signs of wear, will generally only be worth its face value of 1 cent. But if your penny is in uncirculated condition, showing no signs of wear and retaining its original luster, it could be worth much more. Another thing to look out for is any kind of error. The most famous error for the 1984 Lincoln penny is the doubled die obverse. This means that parts of the coin were struck twice, resulting in a doubling effect that can be seen on certain features. For the 1984 penny, the doubling is most often found on Lincoln's ear, which appears thicker or has a doubling effect. If you have a 1984 penny with this error, it could significantly increase its value. Let's talk about the potential market value of the 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny. In average circulated condition, the penny is typically worth only 1 cent. However, when it comes to uncirculated coins, particularly those with a high grade, the value can jump dramatically. A 1984 penny in uncirculated condition, graded MS65 or higher, can be worth between $5 and $15, depending on its overall condition and the current market demand. If your penny is exceptionally preserved, with sharp details and a bright finish, it could fetch even more, but the real prize lies in the error coins. A 1984 Lincoln penny with a doubled ear error in uncirculated condition has sold for hundreds of dollars at auction. Some have even sold for over $1,000, depending on the severity of the doubling and the overall quality of the coin. These error coins are highly sought after by collectors due to their rarity and unique appearance. When it comes to investing in coins, it's important to understand the dynamics of the market. While the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny might not seem rare at first glance, the key to its value lies in its condition and possible errors. As more collectors seek out high-grade coins and error varieties, the value of these coins may increase over time. But if you're serious about determining the worth of your 1984 penny, it's a good idea to have it professionally graded by a reputable service. A high-grade coin or an error coin could significantly boost your collection's value and open the door to potential buyers. In conclusion, the 1984 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is a coin worth checking out. While most of them are worth only their face value, uncirculated pennies and those with rare errors, like the doubled ear, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, if you have a 1984 penny, take a closer look. You might just have a hidden treasure in your collection. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos on rare and valuable coins, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. If you found any valuable coins in your collection, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. We're going to discuss a coin that might be hiding in your pocket change, the 1961 Lincoln penny. This coin, minted over 6 decades ago, could be worth much more than just 1 cent depending on a few important factors. Stick around as we break down everything you need to know about the 1961 Lincoln penny, its features, and its market value. The 1961 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, which is where the D mint mark comes from. The penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cents series, which started in 1909 and continues to this day. Over 1.75 billion 1961 pennies were minted, so they aren't particularly rare in terms of mintage numbers. However, condition and possible errors can make certain 1961 pennies far more valuable than their original face value. The 1961 penny was struck in 95% copper and 5% zinc, which was the standard composition for pennies from 1864 until 1982, when the U.S. Mint switched to a primarily zinc composition with a copper coating. This makes these older copper pennies not only collectible but also interesting from a historical perspective. So, how can you tell if your 1961 penny is valuable? The first thing to consider is the coin's condition. Coins in top-notch condition, referred to as mint state or MS in coin grading, are much more valuable than those that have been circulated. The fewer scratches, nicks, or signs of wear a coin has, the higher its grade and, ultimately, its value. Look for pennies that still have their original luster and sharp, clear details. Coins that have been handled minimally and have no significant marks are more likely to bring a higher price in the market. A coin with a grade of MS65 or higher can significantly increase in value. In addition to condition, error coins are always worth checking for. Errors can occur during the minting process, and collectors love these rare mistakes. A common error to look for on 1961 pennies is doubling, where the letters or numbers appear duplicated due to a minting error. Other types of errors include off-center strikes, die cracks, or repunched mint marks. Finding an error on a 1961 penny can easily raise its value into the hundreds, or even thousands, of dollars depending on the rarity of the error. And now, let's talk about the potential market value of the 1961 Lincoln penny. If you have a 1961 penny that has been circulated, its value may not be much higher than its face value, typically between 5 to 10 cents. However, if you find one in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in everyday transactions and still has its mint-fresh appearance, its value could rise significantly. An uncirculated 1961 penny in mint-state condition can sell for $10 to $30. Coins in even better condition, like MS67 or higher, have been known to fetch prices of $50 to $100 or more. As for error coins, the value is highly variable depending on the specific error and the overall condition of the coin. A significant error, like a double die or an off-center strike, could see the price soar into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. While the 1961 Lincoln penny may not seem like a rare coin at first glance, it certainly has investment potential, especially if you find one in pristine condition or with a rare minting error. The demand for high-grade Lincoln cents has been steady among collectors, and prices have gradually increased over the years. It's always a good idea to get your coin professionally graded if you believe it might be valuable. As copper pennies become rarer due to metal content changes and as collectors continue seeking higher grade examples, a well-preserved 1961 penny could appreciate in value. Keep an eye on the market and trends in coin collecting, as they can influence the value of your collection. So, the next time you're sorting through your change or looking through an old coin jar, take a moment to check if you have a 1961 Lincoln penny. With the right condition or a rare error, this seemingly common coin could be worth much more than its face value. Remember to check for sharp details, original luster, and any possible errors that could increase the coin's value. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insights into rare and valuable coins. Leave a comment below if you've ever found a valuable penny in your collection, and let us know what you think of the 1961 Lincoln penny. We're diving into another exciting coin from the Lincoln penny series, the 1980 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny. If you have one of these in your collection or tucked away in a jar, you might be surprised to learn it could be worth far more than its face value. Let's break down everything you need to know about the 1980 No Mint Mark penny, its unique features, and why it could be valuable in today's market. The 1980 Lincoln penny is part of a long and proud tradition in American coinage. This series, featuring the profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, has been produced since 1909. The No Mint Mark version of the 1980 penny was minted in Philadelphia. You'll notice there's no letter underneath the date. This is how you can tell that it was made at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike the Denver and San Francisco mints, Philadelphia traditionally did not mark pennies with a mint letter during this time. While over 7.4 billion of these coins were minted in 1980, most are still worth only their face value. However, there are certain characteristics, such as condition and rare errors, that can significantly increase the value of this seemingly common coin. The key factor that makes any coin valuable is its condition, or grade. In coin collecting, higher grade coins are those that are in better physical condition and show little to no signs of wear. This is particularly important for the 1980 No Mint Mark penny. Coins that have been carefully preserved and still have their original luster are considered uncirculated and can fetch a much higher price than pennies that have been worn down in circulation. To determine if your penny has potential value, take a close look at the details. The sharpness of the design, particularly in Lincoln's hair and the lettering, is a good indicator of the coin's grade. Coins that are free of scratches, discoloration, or other damage are more desirable to collectors. Beyond condition, you should also be on the lookout for any mint errors. Error coins are rare and valuable because they occur due to mistakes during the minting process. For the 1980 penny, some of the most sought-after errors include doubled dies, where the design appears slightly doubled, or off-center strikes, where the design is not aligned properly. These mistakes make the coin unique, which increases its appeal to collectors. Now, let's get into the exciting part, the market value. In average circulated condition, a 1980 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny is typically worth its face value of 1 cent. However, if your penny is in mint state condition, meaning it shows no signs of wear and retains its original mint luster, the value can increase significantly. For example, a 1980 No Mint Mark penny in MS65 condition could be worth around $10 to $20. If you are lucky enough to have one graded as MS67 or higher, you could be looking at a value of $100 or more. Depending on collector demand and market conditions, error coins, as mentioned earlier, can command even higher prices. A 1980 penny with a noticeable doubling error or off-center strike might be worth hundreds of dollars. The value of error coins largely depends on the severity of the error and how rare that specific mistake is in the overall mint. As with all coins, the value of the 1980 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny can fluctuate over time based on market demand and collector interest. While it may not be considered a rare coin due to the large number of pennies minted that year, higher grade examples and error coins have significant potential for appreciation. If you come across a well-preserved 1980 No Mint Mark penny, it may be worth getting it professionally graded. A high-grade coin, especially if it's uncirculated or has an error, can significantly increase its market value. Over time, the collector's market for Lincoln pennies has remained strong, making this coin a solid candidate for future appreciation. So, if you happen to have a 1980 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny in your collection, it's worth taking a closer look. Check its condition, look for any potential errors, and if it's in good shape, consider having it professionally graded. Who knows, you might just have a valuable coin on your hands. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos on rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've ever found a valuable penny in your collection. we love hearing your stories. We're taking a deep dive into the world of the 1964 Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly common coin could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. Stick around as we explore the history, key factors that influence its value, and how much you could potentially get for a 1964 penny in today's market. The 1964 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, which is why it bears the D Mint mark. During this time, the U.S. Mint was producing Lincoln pennies in high numbers, but the 1964 coins marked the end of an era. The design, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, had been in circulation since 1959. This series was produced to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The penny itself is made of 95% copper, with the rest made up of tin and zinc. In total, over 3.8 billion 1964 pennies were minted. With such a large mintage, you might be wondering why any of these coins would have value beyond their face value. Well, that's where factors like condition, errors, and market demand come into play. The main factor that can make a 1964 penny valuable is its condition, also known as its grade. A coin in pristine condition, what collectors call mint state, can fetch a much higher price than a coin that's been circulated and shows wear and tear. If you come across a 1964 penny with little to no wear, sharp details, and an original copper shine, you might have a more valuable coin on your hands. Another thing to watch out for are mint errors. These can dramatically increase the value of a coin. Common errors that collectors seek include off-center strikes, double dies, or even repunched mint marks. Any error makes a coin unique, and error coins from 1964 have been known to sell for well above their typical value. Let's talk about the current market value of the 1964 Lincoln penny. For an average circulated coin, the value is generally around its face value, 1 cent. However, if the coin is in mint condition, the value can go up significantly. A 1964 penny graded MS65 or higher can sell for anywhere from $5 to $15. The highest graded examples, in MS67 or MS68 condition, have been known to sell for up to $50 or more, depending on demand and the specific features of the coin. When it comes to error coins, the market value can be much higher. A 1964 penny with a significant minting error, such as a double die or an off-center strike, could be worth several $100s or even more. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for error coins, especially if the error is rare and the coin is in good condition. So how can you tell if your 1964 penny is worth more than just a penny? First, examine the overall condition of the coin. If it appears shiny, with no visible wear on Lincoln's portrait or the details of the Lincoln Memorial, it could be in uncirculated condition. If you're unsure, consider having it graded by a professional coin grading service, such as PCGS or NGC. This will give you a better idea of its value. Next, check for errors. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to closely inspect the coin for signs of doubling, an off-center strike, or any other minting anomalies. If you spot an error, you could have a rare and valuable coin on your hands. As with most collectible coins, the value of a 1964 Lincoln penny can fluctuate over time based on demand from collectors. Coins in mint condition and those with errors tend to hold their value better and often increase in value over time. If you're looking to invest in coins, the 1964 penny could be a good addition to your collection, especially if you find one in high grade or with an error. To wrap it up, the 1964 Lincoln penny might not be a rare coin in terms of mintage numbers, but certain examples can be worth much more than their face value. If you have a 1964 penny in mint condition or with a minting error, it could be worth checking its value on the collector's market. These pennies are a great example of how even common coins can hold hidden value. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content on rare and valuable coins. Leave us a comment below if you've ever found a valuable penny in your change or collection. We're diving into the 1960 Lincoln penny, a coin that holds surprising value for collectors. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned pro, the 1960 penny is a piece you won't want to overlook. Let's break down why this coin could be worth more than you think and how you can identify the valuable ones in your collection. The 1960 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, and like other coins from this series, it features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The Denver Mint produced over 1.5 billion of these pennies in 1960, so at first glance, this coin might not seem particularly rare. However, several factors can make certain 1960D pennies highly valuable, especially in the world of numismatics. One key feature that makes this coin interesting to collectors is the presence of both a small date and a large date variety. These differences in the size of the numbers and the date on the obverse can dramatically impact a coin's value. While the large date variety is more common, the small date 1960D penny is rarer and more sought after. So, how can you tell if you have a small date or a large date penny? The difference lies in the number 6 in the date. On the small date variety, the 6 is much shorter and more compact, sitting closer to the other numbers. On the large date variety, the 6 is taller and more prominent. This distinction is crucial because collectors are willing to pay a premium for well-preserved small date pennies from the Denver Mint. In addition to the date variety, error coins from the 1960D penny series can also command high prices. Double dies, off-center strikes, and other minting errors are highly prized by collectors due to their rarity. A double die, for example, occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly between strikes, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the design elements like the date or lettering. If you find a 1960D penny with any kind of error, especially a small date variety with an error, you could be looking at a significant increase in value. Error coins can fetch anywhere from $50 to several $100s, depending on the severity of the error and the condition of the coin. Let's get to the part everyone's curious about: the market value of the 1960D Lincoln penny. A standard 1960D penny in circulated condition is usually worth just face value, 1 cent. However, if you have a small date variety in uncirculated condition, the value starts to rise. A small date 1960D penny graded MS65 can be worth between $20 and $50. Higher grade examples, such as those graded MS67 or MS68, can sell for over $100 or more at auction. On the other hand, the large date variety is typically worth less, but in pristine condition, it can still bring in around $10 to $20 depending on the demand. It's important to note that professionally graded coins by reputable services like PCGS or NGC often bring higher prices in the collector market. If you're hunting through your collection or pocket change for a 1960D penny, there are a few key things to look for. First, determine whether you have the small date or large date variety. The small date is typically more valuable. Next, examine the condition of the coin. Coins that have minimal wear, sharp details, and original luster are far more valuable than those that have seen heavy circulation. Finally, check for any errors like doubling or off-center strikes. These errors can greatly increase the coin's value. The 1960D Lincoln penny might not seem like a rare coin, but certain varieties and errors make it an exciting piece for collectors. As with any coin, its value is determined by factors like rarity, condition, and market demand. While it may not make you rich overnight, finding a high-grade small-date penny or an error coin could mean a nice return on investment. Coins like these tend to increase in value over time, especially as they become harder to find in good condition. So, do you have a 1960D Lincoln penny in your collection? It might be worth more than you think. Be sure to look out for the small date variety and any errors that could boost the value. As always, consider having your coin professionally graded to get an accurate assessment of its condition and worth. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest content. Leave a comment below and let us know if you found any rare coins in your collection. We'll see you next time, and we're going to focus on the 2009 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. This coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but you'll be surprised by how much it can be worth under the right circumstances. Stay tuned to find out what makes this penny special and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. The 2009 Lincoln penny is unique because it marks the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. To celebrate these milestones, the U.S. Mint released a special series of pennies in 2009 with 4 different reverse designs, each representing a different phase of Lincoln's life. These designs include birth and early childhood in Kentucky, formative years in Indiana, professional life in Illinois, and presidency in Washington, D.C. These coins were minted without a mint mark at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why you won't see any letter under the date on these pennies. Even though millions of these pennies were produced, their significance in history and the unique designs make them attractive to collectors. But what really sets their value apart? Let's find out. When determining whether your 2009 Lincoln penny is worth more than face value, the first thing to consider is the condition of the coin. Like all collectible coins, the value increases when the coin is in mint state or uncirculated condition. These coins are graded on a scale, with higher grades indicating better condition. Pennies that are well preserved, with no signs of wear, strong details, and original luster, can fetch significantly higher prices. Another key factor to consider is whether your coin has any rare errors. Error coins are produced when something goes wrong during the minting process, and they are highly sought after by collectors. For example, some 2009 Lincoln pennies may have a double die error or be struck off-center. These mistakes make the coin rare and therefore much more valuable. Let's get into the numbers. A standard 2009 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, in circulated condition, is worth its face value, 1 cent. However, if you have a coin in mint state condition, the value can increase. A 2009 penny graded MS65 could be worth around $5 to $10, depending on market demand. Higher grades, such as MS67 or MS68, can see values rising to $20 or even $50. Now, let's talk about error coins. A 2009 Lincoln penny with a notable error, such as a double die or off-center strike, can be worth much more. Depending on the error's severity and the coin's condition, these pennies can sell for hundreds of dollars, sometimes even reaching over $1,000 for the most extraordinary examples. While the 2009 Lincoln penny with no mint mark isn't considered incredibly rare, the historical significance and the unique designs make these coins a collector favorite. Over time, the value of these pennies in mint state condition or with rare errors could increase as demand continues to grow, especially from collectors looking to complete their Lincoln bicentennial collections. As with any coin, it's always a good idea to monitor market trends and consider having your coin professionally graded to determine its true worth. So, there you have it. The 2009 Lincoln penny may be worth more than you think, especially if it's in excellent condition or has a rare error. If you have one of these pennies lying around, it might be worth checking its condition and having it graded. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, these coins are a fascinating part of US coinage history. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin tips and information. Have you found any 2009 Lincoln pennies in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. We're going to talk about a unique and exciting coin in the Lincoln penny series, the 2009 no mint mark Lincoln penny. This penny, released to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, is not only special because of its design but also has a potential market value that may surprise you. Let's dive into what makes this coin stand out and how much it could be worth. In 2009, the U.S. Mint released a special series of Lincoln pennies to celebrate both Abraham Lincoln's 200th birthday and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. What made the 2009 penny unique was the change in design. Instead of the traditional Lincoln memorial reverse that had been used since 1959, 4 different reverse designs were issued to highlight different aspects of Lincoln's life. These designs include 1. Depicting a log cabin, symbolizing Lincoln's humble beginnings. 2. Showing Lincoln as a young man reading a book while working as a rail splitter. 3. Depicting Lincoln standing in front of the Illinois State Capitol. 4. Featuring the unfinished U.S. Capitol dome, representing the nation during Lincoln's time in office. These coins were minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, and they circulated widely. However, what we're focusing on today is the 2009 no mint mark penny, which was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. While billions of these pennies were produced, there are certain factors that can make your 2009 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth more than face value. First and foremost is the condition of the coin. Coins that are in mint state condition, showing no signs of wear and tear, can command a higher price. In the world of coin collecting, the grade of the coin is everything. Coins that have been carefully preserved in mint condition, with sharp details and an uncirculated appearance, are highly sought after by collectors. A 2009 penny graded MS65 or higher by a professional grading service can be worth several dollars, much more than its 1 cent face value. Another important factor to consider when determining the value of your 2009 Lincoln penny is whether it has any minting errors. Error coins are rare, and collectors are often willing to pay a premium for them. Some possible errors to look out for include 1. If any of the letters, numbers, or details appear doubled, this could be a minting error known as doubling or a doubled die. 2. When the design is not properly centered on the coin, creating a misaligned image. 3. Small cracks or chips in the die can leave unusual markings on the coin, which can add to its value. If your 2009 no mint mark Lincoln penny has any of these errors, its value can increase significantly, with some error coins fetching hundreds of dollars, depending on the severity and rarity of the error. And now, let's talk about the current market value of the 2009 no mint mark Lincoln penny. In circulated condition, this penny is generally worth its face value, 1 cent. However, if you have an uncirculated or mint state coin, the value increases. A 2009 penny in mint state, MS65, condition can be worth between $5 and $15. The best preserved examples, graded MS67 or higher, have been known to sell for $50 or more. For error coins, the sky's the limit. Depending on the type of error and the coin's condition, these can range from a few dollars to several $100s. It's important to have any potential error coins inspected by a professional to determine their true value. While the 2009 no mint mark Lincoln penny is not considered a rare coin, its unique designs and commemorative significance make it a favorite among collectors. As more time passes, well-preserved examples, particularly those with mint errors or high grades, may become even more desirable. Holding on to your 2009 pennies, especially if they are in excellent condition, could be a good investment for the future. In conclusion, the 2009 no mint mark Lincoln penny is more than just a commemorative coin, it could be a valuable addition to your collection. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, always check your coins for errors and ensure they're in the best possible condition. You never know, that 1 cent coin in your pocket might be worth a lot more. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our future coin collecting content. Let us know in the comments if you found a 2009 Lincoln penny and what condition it's in. We'd love to hear your stories.